Hi, everybody. Hi, Andra.
Hey, Donna. How's
How
it
are
going?
you? I was just cleaning my glasses. I feel
That's
like
a good idea.
they're always mucky.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh my gosh. Happy Sunday, everybody. Do you guys I missed you guys so much, even though I went live yesterday. Did you happen to check out that live?
I checked it out.
Oh my gosh. Bev was there. I'm trying to think of who else was there. Because it was so hard when you're on your phone to read all those comments. And then it wasn't moving. And I'm like, is anybody there? I can't see anybody. And then I had to go in and literally change to see all comments. But
Oh,
that was a very impromptu live. And once I was granted permission by TJ, I was like, we're going live.
I wondered how that went. Like, did you have to make sure?
So I had spoken to TJ on Friday. Now I've had the shirts for over a week, right? And
Uh-huh.
the transfers. So I said, TJ's meticulous. I it's not me, it's not John. I don't know where he gets this from.
Uh-huh.
But I'll go back and tell a TJ story in a minute. TJ, like, and it's because of his profession. He's a welder by trade, so his welds have to be spot on, right?
Right.
And I don't know if you knew this, but TJ welds, his company welds for government work,
Mm.
meaning Air Force. I guess at one point when he first began, he's like, I feel like an assembly line. I go, what are you working on? He goes, we're working on these one-time uses for the Air Force. I go,
Mhm.
what? And I perk up. I go, you're doing that? That's your work, and you're being an advocate for that. And I'm like, boy, be proud of yourself because I'm proud of you, right?
Mhm.
Because obviously we have you all, but everything comes down the line a little, right? So, anyways, he's to the T.
Mhm.
So to see him, if you saw the video, he was actually he was
He was
measuring
measuring. I
the
saw
size of the shirts.
him.
So I literally taught him and verbally went over it, and then I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do it.
That's awesome.
And then Terrence came over and he wanted me to order him a car part. So I was like, okay, so if I have to go order you a car part, you have to take over cutting the transfers. I can do that. So then all of a sudden I got done ordering the car part, and those two were in there. And I'm like, would you guys be okay if I go live? And TJ goes, I don't care. And Terrence goes, you're going to go live? And this was Terrence. He goes, you're going to go live? Yeah, I'll go live. And I was like, oh my God. So it was fun. It was so much fun.
That's
So
awesome.
impromptu. And it literally was one of those, my cheeks hurt because it was just a happy moment.
Well, I was laughing when you went to the stairway and Tex was blocked off by something he really could get through.
Oh,
But he, you were like, yeah, he can't come down when people are here. I'm like, he can come down when I'm there.
yes, he can. Yes, he can. But you know what? Male versus female is a totally different thing with that dog.
Yeah.
Uh, and he, I don't, and you know what? It's so funny. It's just a piece of planking that I just have laying around,
Hmm.
and he won't cross it. And when Terrence walked through the door, I literally put it up, and
Hmm.
he looks at me, he goes, I go, no, no. I said, he won't cross it. He goes, what? He didn't believe me.
Right.
And I'm like, no, he won't cross it. And he
Yeah.
won't.
Well, let's see who we have in this chat. You guys are in here chatting it up. We have the twins, Yvette and Yvonne.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Robin and Wendy and Bev. I hope you had a great weekend too. I had a good when I flew back yesterday morning and I had a good nap. I am glad to be back home. Hi, Kim
Nice.
and Misha and Bobby. Wait, did anyone see? Oh
Me.
yeah, Bev was saying, did anyone see the pop up live from Donna? Yep. Your long lost son was here. Is there, Kim? You were shocked he cut up his hair up to a little bit past his shoulders. Oh, was it super long? Hi, Judy.
Okay, and wait, so Vinny's not here. Vinny's in the basement. So after we'll go back to saying hi to everybody in a second. But when TJ made shirts, if you heard him, he's like, I want to make sure everybody's got their shirt. I want to make sure that I got everybody that I'm supposed to have. And he made Vinny both a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. And I didn't know this, but he went downstairs and he left it for Vinny on his bed. So Vinny comes up to me. He's like, I don't like the t-shirt. It's too soft and too thin. I'm like, okay. But he liked the sweatshirt. So I go, he came down wearing it. I go, very nice. I go, can I just take a picture? And he doesn't usually let me take a picture. So there's Vinny. I got him.
We got him.
I got him. Does he look like TJ?
Not to me. They look like totally different to me.
But you know what's funny is look at certain pictures as they grow up. You'd be like, which one is that?
Which one is which? Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, Bev was there. We were laughing about music too, right, Bev?
Yeah, you guys were. You were like naming whole lyrics. I'm like, I don't even know what song that is. I don't know. Donna, the lyric lady.
Don't you go where the Huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow.
I probably know lyrics to inappropriate songs.
Oh my God.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jay.
All right, let's see. Hi, Camera Queen and Donna M. Hi, Dolphin, Jen O, Amy L, Amy A. All right, two of the quad. Hi, Onisa and Jack. Jack is in the house. Sharon, Tina V, Yolandita, Jessica Color. Okay, hey everyone, getting in the car to drive again. So only red light commenting. Yes, ma'am. Only red light.
Thank you for doing that.
Yes, we saw Johnny D in his muscle shirt. He had guns. He showed us. That was so funny how he had to show us.
Oh, he was just like I forgot what he looked like. Like, hello, please. That's the guy I fell in love with.
Yeah, no, he had to make sure we knew.
Do that.
Princeton girl and Marta. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Mary Duhart. Bev, I did. My husband was a competitive bodybuilder, so it brought back lots of good memories.
Yes.
Donna L. So handsome. Looks more like Johnny D. Okay, Vinny. Vinny looks more like Johnny D. Is that what you're saying, Bev?
That's funny.
Hey, Monty. Monty, we did your slide. Thank you for doing your Hot Topic slide. We went over it on Friday's live on my channel. So thanks for doing it.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. Monty said, I know it was like eating less and maybe working out more was on his slide. Some of his goals.
Yes. Mindset, to put a mindset into place to do those things.
Yep. Good stuff. Yeah. Hey, Janet. Amy M. All right. The trio is in the house. Donna's bathroom was beautiful. Yes. Donna did show us the bathroom.
Finally. A year later.
I'm like, yeah, you've been done with that bathroom. Well, just about done.
Thank you.
I'm caught up on the comments. Yay.
So, Bev, I don't know if it was you. I want to think about this for a second. Someone once asked me, how come I don't do a pack with me, like do orders with me? I kind of go back in time, and for some reason I thought it was Bev. And I was doing a lot of orders today, so I want to say thank you to everyone. But because they're scratch offs, I can't do a pack with me because I've got to cover the numbers, and I want those numbers to be a surprise. So I can never do that. But what I want to do is this. These are all packed. Like, you guys, there's not just one item in each. You guys went crazy over those scratch color cutouts, right? So I just want to say, thank you to everybody's order that is here, because it's just my way of giving you all a shout out. So Haley Mitchell's not here. Haley is across the pond in London. So Haley, we got Amy K, we got Donna K, we got Diane Grant, Kathy James Lane, we got Jason, Sharon Bell, Jen O. Can I tell you something? You were the first one to place an order for those.
Yay, Jen O.
Wanda, Tracy, Debbie Knight, and Maria Manzanalis. These are people I don't recognize 100%. Bobby P. and Robin. I know Robin's in the house. Thank you, Robin. And we got a Missy Johnson and a Renee Stevenson. So if you guys are watching the rerun, I wanted to give you all a shout out and say thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
And I hope you love them as much as I do. That is amazing.
I was gonna ask that Bobby was Bobby P. You, so just a chick. She's here. Hi, Heather.
Oh, Bobby P. I wasn't sure, but yes, it's Bobby P.
Hi, Divas Budgeting. Jack loves the way the bathroom turned out. Yes, me too. Robin said you're welcome. I love my Donna merch too, Jen.
Yep. You guys are awesome. I want to say thank you because I want to talk about when I created those. Like I said, they were in my wheelhouse for a long time. It was just a matter of when I was able to get to them and put everything else aside. And when I created one and I test printed it and then test cut it, I fell in love. And the moment I fell in love, it like literally oozed out of me. And I'll be totally honest, this week was a week from heck, right? And I finally I said multiple times, I said to them all, I said, I'm going to run away. And I guess I did run away because I came in this room. I said to them all, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I needed that outlet. And because they left me alone, that outlet happened.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you ever tell them don't send you messenger either? Like don't text you or messenger either?
Well, that's what's funny. Like when I get in here, I literally shut my phone off. I put it on silent. I don't even let it beep. And I put it aside. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know that they were here.
Yeah.
But like yesterday, TJ messaged me. He's like, I'll be there in 45 minutes. And all of a sudden he's at my door. He goes, didn't you get my message? I go, my phone was on vibrate or silent.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Bobby said she has a Donna account. She orders just about every Friday. I love it.
Thank you. I just, but they were really, and it's amazing how there's that connection that we all have, because I think to myself, nobody's going to want this. I want it. Right. But then you guys, like, I'm always amazed at myself that, because I consider this like my art, right? Who wants my art? Who wants mine? But you guys do, and I love you for it. Yeah.
I love your art.
So I will give you this much. I'm going to have some quality time this week, and I'll let you know more towards Wednesday probably, where I'm going to be getting a lot accomplished. And I think Snow White is in my wheelhouse.
Oh, snap.
Those 7 dwarfs need that. They need that.
Is Steph here? I didn't see her.
No. Mm-mm.
You truly create awesome things. Yes. Dolphin has a sinking fund for Donna. Laura, I'm glad
let me ask you a question. So you have a sinking fund for Donna, which sinking fund, save to sink, right? Sinking fund. But when you get these tools, because I consider them tools, you're using them, and they're giving you that job to save money, and by having this tool, you're actually accomplishing that job.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. Love that. Oh, and then, okay, so my channel is definitely growing like crazy. Subscriber count. And it's so funny. This week, I got flooded again with the ding, ding, ding. Did you all see the ding, ding, ding video I made? It's amazing how that's still evolving itself.
Yeah.
And
Everyone
then,
has that ding, ding, ding.
mm-hmm.
It's funny too. I've seen a couple channels, not exactly copy it, but make something similar.
I haven't seen that because
But
I'm not.
we all know you're the originator. Then you made a sticker. I was like, look at her.
Well, I wanted that for myself. That has been on, again, I needed self-care, and that creative outlet is my self-care. But then I looked around and I go, what is it was that was on your list? And I look at my binders that you wanted. And then since the ding 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 was in my face, I'm like, I'm crossing that off my list. If I went back to my binder of my to-do list, that's gone now. Yep. Yeah.
They're saying yes, they use them all, saving a lot. Laura, yes, Andra, I have 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that came in as.
You have TWO, or you love Donna's challenges, Sarah Diamond Art. Mary Duhart, thank you for the tool. I turned in Savings 101 Challenge book last week to the youth department. Oh, Mary, that's so nice.
Mary, you're so sweet. So my girl that I was talking about a couple of weeks ago, from across the pond. Let me go to my messages. She sends me the sweetest messages. The woman that helped her caregivers, or gave her caregivers my challenges, and they got back to Africa and I want to say Australia. Do you guys remember that story?
Mm-hmm.
She sent me a message this week, and Catherine, is it Catherine? Yes. She says, absolutely love the new scratch off. Safari is brilliant. See, those aren't words that we would use. Like, that's so English, like from England, right? And when I read it, I can actually put an accent to it. And she says, congratulations on your creations. You're amazing. And I think I hear that from all of you. But because she's in another country, I'm still wowed by the fact that I'm reaching them.
Mm-hmm.
And you all that are in other countries, I'm still amazed.
Isn't it cool? It's like a lot of times I think we feel like we're so different and we're so far from each other, but it's amazing the things that we all share in common. We're really not that different after all.
Amy, let's talk about what Amy just posted. I was going to pull it out.
Oh, Laura saw the ding 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 with other channels that have copied it. Okay, copy, Laura.
What does that mean? What do you mean that they I don't understand. What? Give me an example.
Like, instead of just using your ding ding ding, they made a different ding ding challenge or envelope.
Oh.
Which, okay, whatever. People can do. They can do what they want. I'm not saying it's whatever, but
okay. Hi, Miss Judy. Amy, the credit score sheet, is it? I want to print it because I put it in my book, but I don't remember where I put it, and I have to. Did I even put it in my book?
I forgot. I don't think I commented on your video when you were talking about that.
Because last Sunday, right? Thank you for bringing that to the table tonight. Because Andrea and I were talking earlier, and she's like, "What are you talking about tonight?" I don't know. But something will happen, right? We'll talk about something. All right, here's my pile. what did, like last week we talked about credit score monitoring, right? And once I saw the difference in numbers, and I wanted to track it even more.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to see what Amy said. Where'd she go?
She said, I purchased your credit score sheet. I've been trying to look at mine, but can never keep it on one sheet. This is going to help me be more organized.
Right? Did anybody else like is this something that you guys can see that you will use? Because I then had a conversation with Jason yesterday. And I think what's important also, because we're saving money, but now we're trying to put that money to good use. And we're trying to be more aware of every aspect of our finances, right? We want to face it. We want to look at it. We want to know it. I'm in the process of designing credit card. So you list your credit cards, but then it says, because this is so important, right? To get that month out, right? You know what I'm talking about? So closing date is so important. Due date is so important. And interest rate is so important. So I think that we need a sheet where we list all of those, and then we have those columns, right? So that, okay, say for instance, my city card closes on the 4th. It's then due on the 28th, right? But what if I have a credit card that closes on the 22nd of the month and then isn't due until the following month on the 14th? Do you see how I don't know why we froze.
Oh, I didn't know if you froze or I froze.
I think we both did.
You were definitely frozen.
You were gone. So it might have been my end.
Okay.
So along with tracking our credit scores, I want to track every one of our credit cards and the closing date and the due dates and the interest rates. I think those are so important, and we don't think about them. But if we have them written down, we have a book we can go to and look them up at a glance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think that's a great idea. Um, Sarah, I wanted to give verbal condolences as well. Her mom passed a week ago, and she's glad to be on the live. So we're giving all virtual hugs and love. I definitely understand that pain.
Sarah Perez. Haley, I was just talking about you. Your envelope is ready and it's going in the mail tomorrow.
Hi, Debbie Knight.
Debbie, I gave you a shout out also. Thank you for your order. Sarah, we love you. Look at the village.
Yeah,
The village is here for you.
that's what I was going through. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Oh, Dolphin purchased it too. Very helpful.
It's a tool, right? Like, this is a tool that we're going to have. We're going think about what we have in 2025, and then we're going to be able to make copies of these and have them in 2026. But think about this. We've got the tools. And as long as we keep an eye on it, and what's great about the credit score monitoring is, what if you got identity theft and they started using your cards? Your credit score is going to rock if you don't pick it up before. Like, as long as you keep looking at things, how awesome are these tools going to be for us?
So my I think I talked about it in one of my videos, but I had mentioned how Verizon thinks I still owe them money for my iPad when I switched over to Xfinity back in September, because something happened with the port from Verizon to Xfinity. Well, I have a Xfinity chip in my iPad, all the things. And I had tried to look at my Verizon final bill. I ended up having to go into the store because they cut me out of my account. Well, then they thought I still owed them money. Anyway, I'm not paying anything. So my credit score dropped. This was just a couple weeks ago. My credit score dropped like 43 points from $116 bill in collections. And I went and did the dispute, and it's good now. It went back up, but like you said, if you got to be just be paying attention because something could pop up. Hi, Kaylee.
Okay, I agree. And you know what? I'm going to keep instilling in us, log into those credit cards every month. Look at your credit score every month. Let's pick at you know what? You all know that I do my banking on the 1st. What if I do my banking on the 1st and on the 2nd, in my video, I ask you, did you check your credit score? Did you check every one of your credit cards? Just log in, whether you have a balance or not.
Yeah.
Like, I want to keep us all accountable. Like everything that, and maybe you guys will say, hey, Donna, did you ever think of doing this? Oh my gosh, right? Amy, can I ask a question? Do you keep a binder? Do you make a book? Do you keep a folder? How do you organize your financials? Are you a disc person or 3-ring binder person? Just curious.
Hi, Yvonne and Lake and Bacon.
Lakin, I'd like to talk to you for a second, if you're still here, because this comment's a little back there. But Lakin, if you're here, I want to chat in a good way. Because when people say I want to talk to you, I'm like, oh my God, what did I do?
What did I do? I'm in trouble. Hi, Nuri.
Hi, Nori. Can I tell you? I read your comment the other day. See, I read them, but I want to talk to you. You had a situation where your son didn't pay on his thing and your credit score changed. And I think you said that you thought that this was going to be helpful to you. Gosh, I hear you all. I do. And I'm setting goals.
Go to Kaylee's comment.
Closing date. Okay. How do you get the closing date? So,
Jason answered. It's listed on your statement.
Yes. Yes. And remember this, if you log in and you don't see it, because every one of these credit card websites are different. So I love some, I hate some, right? They make you look for information, but you can always go to download your last statement and everything's on that.
Yeah.
Everything. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jay.
Go to the next comment. Yes, Kaylee. Yeah, I'll say ring it. Ring the bell.
Kaylee was sick this week. I reached out to her. I hope you're feeling better. Good job, Kay.
Nice.
I'm patting you on the back, my friend. Good job.
Yes.
Ah.
Hi, Donna B.
Poor Donna B. Where's Donna B? She's on a no spend. Donna B. Some things I wanted to make only like temporary in my shop, but I'm not going to leave them temporary. I'm not going to make them temporary. And they will stay there until you get everything your heart desires at one time or another, because she's doing a no spend for Lent. And I am so proud of you. The struggle must be real.
Nice.
Amy V's here. Hey. Is that for me, Lakin? Is Lakin laughing at me? Okay.
She said she's here. Yeah.
There you go. The due date is when, but the closing date is also listed on your statements. Yep. Good job. Okay. Then yes. And then it affected your credit score. So now she's going to monitor it with the tracker. Thank you. Good for you, Kay. Feel better. You're on, Tina V's on a no spend. Donna, I hear that in your comments, honey. But You got this. You have got this. I did it. I did the best I could in January, but you're doing it for 40 days.
Ooh. Hey, Maddie.
Hey, girl. Okay. Um, two things because we talked about some of this on your live Friday night. But Lakin, I know that you started Velocity Banking,
Oh,
and
did
yes,
you?
um, I wanted to know how you were doing. How is it coming? Now, Lakin, you joined me on. Didn't you join me on trivia? Right, she did trivia with Kaylee, right? Didn't those two do trivia together? So I'm pretty sure it was you
I
two.
remember.
They did Hocus Pocus, right? Was it Hocus Pocus?
I remember Kaylee doing something, but I don't remember who she was with.
Who'd you go against? Who? Someone refresh my memory. Kay's still here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, with Kaylee.
Okay.
Lakin, would you like an invitation to join us tonight and talk about what's going on with your journey?
The first thing Donna B is buying is a purple dice tower. I love it. Oh,
Okay.
you know what? Jeanette's journey. I don't see her here yet, but her that fuchsia pink one you made for her is beautiful.
Well, that was the pink that I had in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Mari Way of Life, because I sent them to a few people. She's like, anything shiny, glittery, girly, pink, whatever she said in her own words.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my gosh, she needs something sparkly. So I bought a new pink. Oh my God, this glitters. Like, I can't wait to see when she gets hers. I was just waiting on Lakin to see if she would like to join us. Let's see what else we got.
I didn't see anything yet, but yeah, I was gonna just say that one.
I'm starting to save for my spend days as well as my no spend days. Oh,
Mm.
oh, I like that.
We could compare. Nice.
I love it. All right, so right now I'm a scattered person. Oh boy, I can feel you on that one. I'm trying to get things organized, but I would say folder. I don't have room for binders, and I would love to buy happy planners, but stop myself.
Mm. Mm.
You could just buy the disc, then you need the punch. Don't. Folders work.
Yeah.
Folders work. Don't. Hey, Dawn. For those struggling to keep track of all your debts, call the lender and ask if you can change the due date. I know it works for credit cards and car loans if you haven't missed a payment in the last year. But you know what? It works to your benefit to have different dates. And that was the point I was kind of getting to earlier, so that you can play the game if you had to. Lakin, okay. Got you.
Mm.
But how's it going, Lakin? Is it going well? Are you enjoying the journey so far? You know what? Pick up on it in June. Start in June. Give yourself some grace. Nice.
Nice. Wait, we just paid our van off about a week ago, and it was paid off in 13 months, 1 week. Very good, Amy.
Love it.
You guys. I'm about to be celebrating too. I can't wait. I gotta wait though 7 more days. Whew. I know.
I expect like a super crazy emoji. It's texted to me. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we got Don Fish and Don Brady.
Next question for Lakin. I know, I feel like poor Lakin. Lakin, did you know that we're going to be doing an April financial hop where we talk about our goals and our quarterly goals? Would you be interested in joining us on that? Because I'm looking for people that have channels.
Hi, Mary. Mary Rebar. I don't know if I spoke to you yet.
Hi, Mary. Okay. Next up. What did you think of April's affirmations printed for you? What did you think about having a nice, neat book in a 12-month period? Just kind of curious.
I need to get mine up. Wait, it's going pretty good. I had to do a consultation loan because I didn't qualify for a PLOC. But I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and my credit score has gone up 100 points. Nice.
Oh, good job. Okay. So that loan is amortized, not simple interest?
I don't know what a consultation loan is. I have to look that up.
Sounds like a consolidation. I think she might have meant to write.
Okay. Like, oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Yes, she would love to join the April. It's the financial hop. We're doing one every day. And we're not saving any money just in case there's others. We're not saving any money in it. We're going to discuss our financial goals. Yeah, consolidation. Okay, thank you. I love having them printed, help me do right now, but also give me a place to go back when I need a lift. Yes.
And now we don't have to worry about the days that I skip school. Oh my God. Okay, that was funny. Okay, so those I'm trying. I love feedback. I love to hear what you guys all have to say. So it's been a week since I officially did, I think, a save video. Now, I sit here go, am I staying up extra late tonight and getting it done? Because life has been interrupting me, right? There really hasn't been a big enough block of time for me to focus on it. So when I do come to the table, it's going to be with a lot of money and everything's just going to get allocated to where it belongs. But I'm going to tell you is that, like I said, I don't think that I am going to be on a regular basis again this upcoming week. So videos will be sporadic and different. But the week after that is the closing of the month, right? Oh my gosh.
Hi, Tamika.
April, I plan on focusing on April more than I've ever focused on anything in my life. Okay. Let's see what I miss. And that works for you, Jesus. I love it.
Yeah, I think that I'll be switching, like, once I retire and I get paid once a month. I think that's when I will switch to, like, whatever one due date I choose. That'll be the day I just take care of everything for the month. I'm starting to panic a little bit, like, on the inside about that change in not just the income amount, but like one check a month. I'm like, ooh, I probably need to practice.
Right. All right, so that works. I mean, who's to say that I might not change my mind eventually? I only use one anyway, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just want everybody to know what they are. Like those are the important dates on per credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's nice about the printed affirmations? Because we're going to go back and forth based on the comments, right? And wait, I just saw the electric Mima. What's great is that when I do read it in a video, you read it along with me. And I think that you'll absorb it a little bit more. Hi, Mr. Piper.
He had to come
I
and say
squeeze him.
hello, little sweetie.
I'm just gonna call him Mr. Crybabies.
His head he lifted his head up all fast. Yeah, she's talking about you.
Piper, you're the crybaby. You and Zippy, both crybabies.
Yes, he is a crybaby.
No. I swear I don't own a cat. My cats own me.
They are the boss. They're the bosses. Are you the boss?
Oh my gosh, that sounds beautiful.
Ooh, camping in the Everglades. I know, Lisa.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Blink. Oh, you're gonna love that. If
Ooh.
when you try it, and if you do it your own way, that's fine too. But if you do it the way that I do it, which doesn't make it right or wrong, you're gonna fall in love with the end. You're gonna fall in love with the end. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be half, but when you factor in whatever I have to pay a different amount for medical because I don't pay anything for medical now, but retirees have to pay. And then there's the I forget what it's called, but there's something else that comes out. So yeah, it's going to be significantly less, basically. Cats own us, so do my dogs.
Oh my gosh.
How awesome her head were. Yes. Preston. Yeah, we know Preston is the boss.
Yeah.
Hi,
Come on, we all know it. Like we'll be sitting on the chairs, and if they're on us, John be like, I can't get up. You got to go do it. And I'm like, why doesn't that cat sit on my lap?
Just like the baby. Go feed the baby.
Hi, Amy K.
All right, we got another Amy in the house.
I think Amy was one of the. Amy, did you place an order? I think I gave you a shout out. I think Amy was one of the. We have so many Amy's.
Lisa, I don't know if you should use that acronym for that comment.
Amy K, thank you for your order.
Yes, Amy K. We have 5 Amy's now.
Oh, wow. Amy, what you want to do? I think I'm in love with you. See, it always goes back to music.
Y'all know I don't know that song. So.
Oh my gosh. So when I was a teenager, one of my best girlfriends was Amy, right? And Amy was just a little bit younger than me, but I hung out with her older brother. We used to do the demolition derby. So go back into the 80s, the early 80s. The demolition car on a flatbed truck. We would go to, if you are New York people, Freeport, Islip, Riverhead, and then twice a year, we would come upstate New York to White Lake. And some of us got to ride in the flatbed or the tow truck, or sometimes we'd even be in the demo car on top of the flatbed truck back in the 80s. That was like riding in the back of a station wagon when we were younger, waving to the car behind us. Right? So yep. Amy was dating Frankie, and I was dating a guy named Tony. And Frankie wasn't always around us, so it would be the three of us. And Tony used to sing Amy, that song. Well, Amy, Frankie's in love with you. So I'm sorry. When I see Amy, you take me back to my youth. I love it because I don't know an Amy as an adult. Like I know one Amy, but seeing so many of you, you take me back. See, music is in me. You guys are awesome. Okay. Welcome, Amy K. Where are we up to?
We were saying hi to Mindy, and then Lisa put a comment, and I said, don't use that acronym. And then Heather said she's planning on doing it the way you do, scary but exciting.
Okay. I'm telling you, if you just stay on point with that challenge and you get done with it, and you're going to be like, I did that, because I felt that way. And I know if you go back and watch Mama Bears, she felt that way after she did it the first time. Yes. Pure Prairie League. Yes. Pure Prairie League. Not pretty. Pure. Yes. I took you guys all back in time. Aw.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, I love that. They do. They're like children to us. Oh. Kim, go spend quality time with family. That's so important. I agree with you, Gretchen.
For sure. Just for me, it's music in other decades.
That's because you're little. Pure Prairie League. That's right. See, so yesterday, TJ, okay, Steph is here. I want to say hi to Budget with Mama Bear. So if you watched yesterday on my live, right? Since I was young, one of my best friends, Keith, he married my best friend. Keith and Terry are still in my life. Keith was my chauffeur. They're 4 years older than me. He would drive me to school. He would drive me to work. He would drive me to see my boyfriend every night because he then hung out with the older crowd. Like he had friends there. So I hung out with my boyfriend. He hung out with friends. Keith would get paid and we would go straight to Queens Center, which is the mall. And he would spend back in the 80s at least $100 a week on cassette tapes. And we'd get in the car and we'd listen to them. But he would put on, if we were listening to the radio and a song came on, he'd lower it real quick. And he'd be like, what's the name of that song? Who sings it? And I'd be like, so driving around, this is what he would do to me. Or he'd say, what's the car in front of us? Tell me by the taillights. So back in the 80s, I was very savvy in vehicles' taillights. I hung out with guys. So while I was working at TJ's recently, I was working with Terrence and I was quizzing Terrence. And he's like, TJ does that to me. I go, what? He goes, yeah. I go, he does? And I was just like, because I did that to TJ.
Mm-hmm.
And
you
now
still do it. You do it to us. The random things.
I still have mine. And it's yellow and it's a Sony. Uh-huh.
No comment.
Aw. Yeah, oh, quiet you. Actually, I was telling Terrence, I don't know, and I think I told you all this story at one time or another. I was telling him how John met me at work one time. And I was working in Bushwick, Brooklyn, in the robbery unit. And John was in crime scene. And he had a job in Bushwick. So they dropped him off at my precinct instead of making him go all the way back to the Bronx to then drive home to Long Island. Long story short, he hung around with me until my tour was over. And then I drove him home, right? So I'm driving through, and if I've got New Yorkers in here, I was driving through the worst of the worst neighborhoods. It was the 7-5 precinct. And this is back in the early 90s. And when I drove home, and I was driving a 4-door Hyundai, I would drive with my pew between right here on my lap because you just never knew when you were going to need it. So we're driving home, and John's like this. And I'm like, what's the matter with you? You go home this way every day? You go home you drive this? This is how you get home? And this is what I got. I'm like, yeah, what's the big deal? And he's like, Donna, next night, I come home after a 4 to 12 because I was driving at midnight through those neighborhoods. He goes, there's a gift for you on the kitchen counter. In a bag, all wrapped up, was one of those big freaking cell phones, the original ones. I have it upstairs. It's huge. And Terrence's like, you still got it? I should have showed it to him yesterday. Yes, I still have it.
You could have like a whole museum.
I know. I need a big building bigger than I want to save everything. I do.
Mama Bear has all. She says they have all their cassettes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mindy, you're going to a concert Friday. Nice. Heart and Cheap Trick.
Wait, Heart, she's in a wheelchair. Did you guys know that? The sister with the dark hair, I can't think of their names. I'm getting old. She sings from a wheelchair.
Hmm.
Who said that? Wendy's going? Okay.
Mindy.
Oh, Mindy's going.
Jason used to love his Walkman and always had a pocket full of cassettes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jason's younger than me. Andrew's younger than me. Here's what my generation did when we didn't buy cassettes. We would have the radio on, and the commercial was just about to end, and we'd have our cassette in our stereo, and we'd hit record, hoping that the song we wanted to record was the next one up.
Yeah, I remember that. We definitely did that.
So Amy K says, I want to share, I was not much of a saver before, but now, and thanks to inspiration of the village and Donna. Amy, I love it. Love it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for commenting. I know sometimes people are here, but they're not outspoken. We don't bite. We want to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it that you left us, you're here commenting with us.
Yes. And a lot of us weren't. Amy, I didn't even know where my money went. I wasted so many, I don't even want to talk about it. But yes, I wasn't either. But I am now.
We got Amy's. Yes, plural. Amy's are in the house. I learned cars in the 60s, walking home from school. The Mustangs. Yes. Go Mary. Okay.
Oh.
Being able to pay my son's first semester room.
Nice.
Nice.
Alabama.
Now,
right?
Jesus is in the house. So I was listening to Velocity Banking today. And she goes into, like, she's at a point now, and if you watched her 2 years ago and watched her evolve, where she explained things, now she's just like, she's calling every one of us out. If you still got loans and you're doing this and you're doing that, do you watch her videos? And she's like, I'm not understanding why you think you're like, that's the way she's talking, right? She actually brought up such a great point. Today she was talking about the video I watched about student loans and things like that. You have other outlets besides going for financial aid. You know, those could get you deep into trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really impressed with her way, because she's now at the point where pay attention. She's loud and clear. And I love her for that.
Yeah.
Love her. I have to tell you, and I'm sure I have Jesus in the house still, I wanted to reach out to her today. I would love to get her over here. But I searched her description box. There's no specific email to get to her. And then I went to her business site, and I actually, once again, I don't know if I did myself in, but it was just like, I thought that if I put my information in, it was going to send her an email where I can leave a whole description of why I was reaching out to her, but it didn't. So, I mean, could you imagine if we could get her in here? If you think that I'm like this, oh my gosh, she's going to be telling us yay or nay. Oh my gosh.
Do you remember laser discs the size of records?
those, and yes, those were before. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't
Linear
know.
tracking stereo systems. Ah, did I miss something with Nancy? Oh, Nancy. Yes, Heart. That it's Nancy.
Mm.
Nancy's the one that's in the wheelchair. Mm-hmm.
That darn DJ would talk over it.
Yes.
Future.
Oh, can I tell you? I don't know why when I'm watching Instagram, but Dick Clark, um, American Bandstand, there was he had Prince on. Prince was 19 years old, and he was so shy in this interview. It was it. I was just like I didn't remember Prince being on American Bandstand, but oh my gosh, I'm it's music night.
Apparently. And the village is with you. I don't have any cassettes. I still have CDs, but
Hmm.
I do not have cassettes.
Yeah. Look at you all. You all have. See, I'm not the only one that saves everything.
Is Ann the other sister? So
Yes.
Nancy and Ann.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay, Monty said he knew Ann. He thought Ann had health issues that caused them to postpone their tour. Princeton girl, my dad had one of those phones. That still had y'all still have mixtapes? Uh, Jessica said, I'm way younger than all of you, and I used to record on a cassette from the car radio.
Oh, that's funny.
I found a whole bunch of those tapes after my mom died.
Wow.
Jesus used to do that too, then moved on to CDs. Tracking, tracking, tracking. Hey, Don. So we have 3 Dons here. Yay, Kim. You used to have a huge boombox, Amy M. I don't, Amy K. I don't live there now, but I'm retiring in Gulf Shores. So I'll be there the end of this year.
How exciting.
Yeah, I remember 8 tracks too.
Oh yeah, I've got those. Yeah, but you couldn't fast forward those, and you had to always let it play. Like you couldn't go back. Like it killed you. So when you wanted to listen to a specific song over and over again, that's when you really learned every song on the album or 8 track. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me.
Jesus said, remember he tried. She did contact him through email because she wanted him to collaborate with her mini course that she no longer offers. Okay, so he tried.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good night, Lakin.
Okay, there you go, Anne.
And Wilson, okay.
So Vinny wanted to go see Avril Lavigne at Bethel, and he only needed one ticket because Shannon wasn't going to be around. So I went online today to order it for him through Ticketmaster. So here at Bethel Woods, lawn seats used to be like $25, $30, and a chair rental for 6. I did not go to one concert last year, and I'm going to go into budgeting in a second from here. Um, I went online to order Vinny's. If I was to pull it up right now, where was it? Because I sent him a thing. It came to $59.50 for a lawn seat.
Yeah. And how much was the Ticketmaster? The Ticketmaster fee?
$14.50.
Yeah.
right? So then I know that Def Leppard is playing there, and so is Live and Collective Soul. So I was like, oh, I would go see them again. I've seen them, right? First, I go to Live and Collective Soul because they're not as popular as Def Leppard, so I want to see their ticket prices. I looked at those, and then I looked at Def Leppard, and I went like this, click, and I shut down that window. For John and I to go to one show is $450. They can kiss my butt. No desire whatsoever.
Yeah.
Done. Done.
It's out of control.
Done. Nope. Not happening. What part were we up to? I'm missing that.
Kim sent you an email in response to your Friday video.
Budgeting with Kim. Okay. Honestly, that's on my list of things to do maybe tomorrow afternoon, but definitely Tuesday. Do you guys all hear John?
Yes.
So, okay. So I'm going to, before I go into a microphone, keep me on point, guys, microphone. I used to spend, before TJ had Kaylee, right? Before TJ had Kaylee, TJ and I would go, that was our thing together. We would hit almost every concert at Bethel Woods. And depending on who was playing, I wanted seats as close to the stage as possible. That used to be crazy amount of money because my kid didn't pay. I was taking him. So now when I look at those prices, I'm done. The old me used to do that. The new me is no longer doing that. I've seen you already. I saw you in your prime. You're no longer in your prime. I could hear you on a cassette.
As much as I love music and I'm very social with those things. I'm good.
Oh my gosh. So then I got to show you.
You've never been to one? Jesus, never to a concert or a dance club? Wow.
So with the technical audio difficulty the other day, Vinny had gotten a new microphone and he gave me his old. Now, doesn't this look like it could kick butt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I had the technical difficulty, I was like, can you come upstairs, just work with me on my program, help me figure this out? We literally sat this here, quiet as can be in the house. And in my studio, my website studio, it will pick up sound. Like this is noise blocking so that if I was actually using this and it was a good microphone, you wouldn't hear John in the other room. It wouldn't pick him up. So that's what my goal is eventually, so that you don't pick him up. And we were testing him. This year, Vinny and I were like this. And the wave kept coming through. And Vinny's looking at me, he's going, like we were not talking. He's like, I don't know what that is. So that's when I said I thought I had a ghost. So then he's like, Ma, I'll rent a Walmart. They have the really good one that you can have. It's like $100 and something. I go, no, I don't want it right now. I don't want it right now. I was just like, we spent a lot of money on the building. We're spending money on car parts, and I bought that stuff for upstairs. I can't justify it.
Yeah.
But see, it's that. Let's segue into it. It's a mindset. Could I go do it? Sure. Do I want to? No. If TJ said, "Ma, I need to this, can you front me?" Yeah. What do you need? Why am I like that?
Look, this is funny what Judy wrote, because someone said that they had, oh no, I don't know who it was. Oh, Amy M said, I still have the original Cabbage Patch Kids, Cabbage Patch Kusa, Cabbage Patch Baby. But then Judy said she bought her daughter Amy a homemade cabbage doll when she was little, and she never let her forget that she didn't get a real one. I had a real one and I wish I still had it.
Oh my gosh.
I had the Cabbage Patch and the Kusa as well. That's funny.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly. Oh, having a fear of crowds. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Um,
my sister doesn't love it either. And I'll tell you this, they don't usually bother me. I see it affects TJ at times, like when we're in, you just see him get like this, and John gets like that. And then they got to get out of there. They got to get out of there. I'm like, where are we going? Why do we got to rush? You know? Where are we at?
Tina V, you've never been to one either? Oh, Amy, you got the handmade Cabbage Patch Kid as well. Yes, tickets are pricey for sure. Bev, she called it ugly.
Oh my God. Okay, so all right, so my girls, right? My generational girls. I was a baby Chrissy doll, right? And baby Tender Love. Those were my two favorites. Who else had those two dolls? Just curious. Baby Tender Love. Oh my God, I loved her.
You want to go to a concert, Tina V? You want to?
Oh, Brick
Oh,
Wall.
Lisa, you just bought. They have a 40th anniversary one. I probably shouldn't go look it up, but I'm just going to.
So we forgot to do it last week. Am I correct?
I don't think you talking about the brick wall.
Somebody's got to do that.
The brick wall.
Yes. We're supposed to do 40 tonight?
You guys didn't do it. I did mine.
Okay. Wait, Steph, you're talking about baby Tender Love and baby Chrissy, where her hair would grow. Baby Chrissy had almost like reddish hair, and you can pull her hair out and then style it, or pull the string on her back and her hair would go back in. So she have short hair and long hair. Yeah. And then they brought out a boy, baby Tender Love, Joey. I think his name was Joey. And he had a little thing.
Hi, Trina.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I have to grab $20 for this week because obviously I did not allocate. So I have to add a note to my save $20 today. Oh my gosh, I miss life. So today is Sunday, 3/23. I'm saving $20. There's a note. Okay. Here's my 40. So I got to do $40 worth of coloring.
So we should be at 420.
Okay, hold on. 10, 20, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 41, 42. Oh, that felt so good. All right. Wait, we almost, I have to do $40 here? Hold on. 10. Thank you guys for remembering. Why didn't we remember last week? What were we doing?
You guys were so excited maybe about the financial help, and then I was being disruptive because I was in the airport. Who knows?
Oh, right. I forgot you weren't here last week.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you're always here with me. All right, I have no idea where my red pen is. All right. I got 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay.
Yay. Pat, if you're here, I know you're not commenting, but I hope you're having fun with your brick wall.
Yeah, and we're missing
Char and
Michelle.
Michelle.
They
I hope,
weren't there Friday night either.
I hope Michelle's feeling better.
Yay, I saved money. Oh.
Yep, I just updated all my self-care tracking, my budget with Mama Bear mindset, my challenge for my retirement. I did all that in my self-care video.
Nice.
Thanks, Bev. Oh, really, Princeton girl? The tickets are not expensive in Fort Worth. Nice.
Really?
Did you see Steph still has baby tender love?
Does she really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. I need a picture. Will you send me a picture when you get her out? If you come across her, if she's not packed away. Oh,
Weird Al and the Monkeys. That was Amy M's first concert. Did I say hi to Trina? If I didn't, hey Trina.
Weird Al is actually playing at Bethel this year. I didn't look to see what his I saw Air Supply.
Mary, you still have your adult collection of Barbies? I don't have any of my Barbies.
Wow.
Prince Girl has the original Care Bears.
I do. I have those downstairs. -1, I gave it away.
Wendy, Mister, you saw Phil Collins and Bill, your husband, okay, stood in line all night to buy tickets to Garth Brooks in '93. Wow. Holly Hobby. I don't know who Holly Hobby is.
Holly Hobby looked like a little Amish girl,
Oh.
an Amish doll.
Tonka Trunk Girl. Chrissy doll.
Yes, baby Chrissy. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, Kim has okay, here's a business question. Donna and Andrea and even the village, does Donna have a video that explains the sinking funds worksheet?
Do I have a video that would help if I put the money back, right? Hold on one second. My sinking fund worksheet. Let's look at that.
Like, I would advise, like, look at one of her videos that's at the beginning of a month where she goes over it, and you explain it as you go along.
No, it's actually extremely easy to explain right now if she wanted me to.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you're at right here, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I went back.
Gosh, I should blow the dust off this camera up here.
Robin still has baby tender love too. You guys.
Oh, send me pictures, all of you. Okay. Did I just freeze?
Yes. Oh. Hey, everybody.
That's weird. I was like, hands up.
I was like, hello.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so all right, there you go.
You want to put your screen bigger?
Okay. Let's see what I can show you.
Or just take me off the stage.
No, I think you could stay there. Let's get rid of this stupid microphone. It doesn't work.
Now that microphone looks like the bandstand.
I know. I was like so excited. I was like, yes, I'll use it. And then it was like, could you imagine? I mean, all right. Let's see. Andrew, where'd you go?
I'm here.
Okay.
There you go.
Is it in the right order?
Yeah.
Okay. Because on my side, it's backwards.
But that's not the sinking funds.
This one is.
Looks like your goal.
Okay, this is my sinking funds. Is this the sheet that you're talking about, Kim?
Let's see. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Which one are you talking about?
I want
this one? Is it this one?
Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking about that one. Let's see. It has all 12 months listed on one side, so that might be it.
Okay. So how I'm using this one right now, my camera's kind of funky, isn't it?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. So this one goes with this one. This is where you get the every month. And what you do is you write down everything that you think you need to have for the month of January. And then you write down your goal. And if you saved like the month before, you have this much saved and you need this much. So if I was saving for like May, I might have right now, and this is why it's done in pencil, I might have $3,000 saved. So at a glance, I have 3,000, I would need 1,100. And then the heart means that it was fully funded. So this is meant to be written on, erased, or if you laminated it and you used a permanent marker and you can erase it, you could use it that way too. These are disposable to me. So that's the way this gets used. But do you have sinking fund binders? Like a lot of them? Like a lot of? Because this one, this came into play out of necessity. This one is my all-time favorite.
Okay, that makes sense. She was trying to figure out how just that one sheet worked. So it's something she needs to use in conjunction.
Yeah, so basically...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
She has one main sinking fund binder.
Oh, there you go. So you can break it down to your needs. So if you know, like in August, you need $3,500, you might start putting money into it now. So each time you add to it, your saved amount would change, and then your need amount would change. You do your math. So this is at a glance, basically. Nice. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's get rid of this. Ta-da.
That makes so much more sense. Thank you so much.
There it is. Okay, where are you now? Hold on. There you are. Okay. Hi.
I'm back. So Bobby had to take her brick wall savings in 52-week because she had to pay for her breaks. She's going to continue to save, but won't have the whole amount at the end. But we were saying to her, hey, but you didn't have to put it on a credit card and get charged interest.
That is perfect. Then you know what? So what? You didn't make it till the end, but you had it. Love it. Love it. It worked.
Judy says, Donna, do you know what we are going to be doing after the brick wall?
Yeah, written. I know we're doing. It was on my list of things to do. So the brick wall is going to start on 4/27. It will end on 6/29. It will be a $200 save. I think it's a $200 save, and we still will be doing $20 a week. What we decided was that if we finish by June 29th, we'll be able to tell what we saved collectively, right, for the first half. So that's what the next one's going to be. So the next one's going to go a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
And
do
then,
you have a design yet?
Do I have a what?
Design yet?
I have a concept in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yes. There are a few things thrown at us. So we shall see. I think it will be a surprise. It will definitely be a surprise. Okay. So we have 90 people here. I don't know if you guys are all in the comments. So, and I don't know if you guys are all members, but I wanted to give something away tonight. So, obviously it's for members only because, and I'm taking a play out of Miss Judy's because every Saturday night, if you guys don't know this, well, let's start with Friday nights. Well, let's start with Monday nights because Mandy goes live on Monday nights.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea goes live on Friday nights. Judy goes live on Saturday nights, and I go live on Sunday nights, right? So you should never be bored. I don't ever want to hear somebody's bored at night, right? So Judy loves to give things away, right? I don't have one that's done. Okay, this one, I didn't put stickers on it yet. That's why I'm covering it, right? I want to give this away to somebody, right?
Ooh.
So I'm going to, with a pencil, because I know I have a pencil, I'm going to take a play out of Miss Judy's book. We're going to have you pick a number, because I was just going to do a random comment picker, but that sounds like too much work. Andra, how can I tell you? This way you can look at it with me. I'm texting you a number. I'm going to text you a number.
All right.
Everybody stand by.
She's about to test my eyes, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a number. It's gonna be from 1 to 150, right? So we're gonna have 150 numbers to go through. I am going to do. I'm sending Andrea the message. Actually, Andrea, you pick a number and message me. I'm gonna let you pick. Just so you know, I can see it in your glasses. No, I'm kidding.
These male Coke bottle bifocals. Oh,
the reflection. I wasn't making fun of your glasses. I was just pretending that I was cheating. Don't you guys love to laugh? I love it. Okay. Oh, she picked a number. Okay. We have 97 people here. I'm hoping that you guys are all members because only members are allowed to comment. So that means this can go to a member. And
what about what country?
It could be international. I will put postage on it for you because it's only one item, right? It's not going to be a lot for me to ship to you. So everyone is included in this. So starting right now, choose a number from 1 to 150. Andrew's got to watch. I got to look at the number again.
I'm watching too. Lord, help us. Help me, Father. Oh, Lord, they jumped. Oh, okay, I'm going back.
Okay, hold on. We're going to go slow.
I'm looking. Donna B, you are silly. She said fast fingers is out because I'm fast fingers. Oh, somebody's close.
I saw a couple that were close.
2 people are close.
Okay, Tina V. She had an extra 0.
Oh my God, you guys are so close.
I'm looking. Oh, wow. Close is right. Oh, this is so much fun.
Hi, Rose.
Julie, I love that you sparked this in me. Budget with Mama Bear. Get your number straight. Ooh,
so
close. Wow, we're not there. No. Okay, this is pretty fun. And poor Judy has to do this by herself.
I know. Hi, Terry.
Oh, we got a winner.
Oh, we got it?
Yeah, you tell me when you see it.
What the heck? Mama Bear is one of the pets on the keyboard?
I said, stop with the numbers.
And Marta, what the heck? Wait, hold on.
Pause, everybody. Pause. I think I have the right number.
I don't see it yet.
I do. Keep going.
Oh, yep. Save with Rose.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yay.
ding. Rose, please email me your address. Email it to donnapoweredbycreativity@gmail.com. Judy, I now know how much fun that was and why you do it. That was amazing.
The numbers are still going. My goodness.
Well, we're delayed. I think there's a delay.
I think so too.
Oh my gosh. Good job, Rose. Good job. Oh my gosh. Judy, you're so funny. I love it. Guys, if you're not going over to Judy on Saturday nights, it's the sweetest thing you could ever imagine. And she was in front of that camera owning that last night.
Yes, she was. And actually she started going live for the members at 7:00 Eastern, and then she goes to everybody at 8.
Yes. And it's so funny. I know you guys do this, right? And so all of a sudden I got a notification, but I didn't realize it. So I pop in real quick and Judy's talking and I'm commenting, but then it's not going into a chat. And I'm looking and I'm going, but it's not 8:00. And then I realized it was the 7:00 chat. It was already over. And I was like, she's early. And I was totally off. So those messages to you yesterday was like, hi, Miss Judy. It was after the live. So I did that too.
Yeah.
I thought I was with her on the live at the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yep. Sweet stuff. It's sweet. It's beyond sweet.
Hi, Tara.
All right. What wow, we're at 8:30. What do you guys want to talk about? Because there was really no agenda tonight. Well, we could do an agenda. Do you want to talk about what we talked about this afternoon in regards to mindsets?
Oh, so hi, Wanda. So as we know, well, a couple things. Number one, we have been talking about mindset in the Hop Topics on my channel on Fridays and in the Hop videos. Most of the hostesses have been, sharing whatever they want to share about mindset. And Friday night, we actually showcased a clip of Fiona's Hop video from last week. She was talking about her and her husband's, changing mindset because she wanted to buy a house. And she said that's like, one of the main things that she's been wanting to do. So they paid off all their debt and then saved, and they bought their house in December in Canada. And as we know, Donna's been, having some challenges with the change in her mindset of going from having all the physical sinking funds and the physical cash in the envelopes and all her tracking sheets and all that jazz to working on the velocity banking and putting it, the monies into her account. So we were chatting about like what that does to you when you're changing, making such a big change, and you had a different comfort, which for Donna was her physical envelopes. So we were just kind of talking through like, what could she work on to still be successful with her velocity banking journey and getting all her items paid off, and yet still have some pleasure in get her dopamine hits for the physical, savings challenges in her sinking fund. So that's what we were chatting about earlier.
And that conversation for me began this week with Jason. Jason and we talked last week, and we were going to have a business meeting this week, and we did. And I'm trying to find my notes from Jason. Jason brought up something that it must be in this book. How do we get Donna? Here we go. So this was Jason's exact words. Let me get rid of that 129. I feel like Stitch should be in the house. I can't find the comment. How do I get rid of the comment if I can't find it?
Click on a new one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, so smart.
Then you can just unclick.
Ah, okay. Okay. So talking with Jay and then talking with Andra, I have the best outlets, right? And the truth is this, I love the velocity banking. I love where I'm at. And I was saying to Andra that if you didn't get to watch the last update, which is always in a playlist, I am at is this my good one? Yeah. I'm at 37,000. $37,675.42 from $104,941. So listen, I'm not mad at myself. I'm not beating myself up. It's just that we and Jason and I talked about this, and Andrew and I talk about this, and Mama Bear, and we talk about this. We were so used to doing something a certain way, right? And then you take me for the last 3.5, 4 years and saving money and having envelopes, and now all of a sudden emptying them for the most part and just doing monthly saves. It's questionable. Like it's like, whoa, right? So Jason said to me, and his exact words were, how do we put Donna on life support from now until December, right? Basically, Donna needs life support because her mindset's changed. And I miss those hits, those challenges, those envelopes. And I was saying to Andra, I still have the money. Like, the car registration comes in, right? Okay. Or the car inspection. John says, I need the car inspected. Okay, here's the $50 because that's what we paid the guy in cash. Here's the $50. That envelope's up there and it's got moths in it. It was a habit. Yeah. And I'm still struggling with this habit. I have the monies to save this past week. So besides life stuff, besides the building, besides all that, I have the money. The money's sitting here. I have it. I have the money. I have the money. I have the money. I just save it in savings challenges.
You know what? Talk about going back from the past. I don't know. What was that commercial from back in the day? Similar to that. We have the beef. We have the meats or something. I don't know. You just made me think about
beef. Where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Talk about the 80s. Ooh.
So
it says, sounds like you're mourning the old Donna.
I'm smirking because every answer you're probably going to write, all of you, I'm going to be like, yeah. And I'm happy with the projection I see.
Yeah.
It's the habit that doesn't seem normal to me. So here's a couple of questions coming at you all, right? Thank you, Jason. You know what? It was a great conversation, and I hear you all. I hear you all. And whether or not I'm on the phone with you guys, I hear you in these comments. So the struggle is real. The struggle is real. I need someone to go or to shake me. I need someone to shake me. I'm happy. I'm content. I don't feel normalcy. What the heck? So, Andra, I said I was going to give myself till June, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give myself till June to do this, right? Because I look at this right now, and my interest rate is at $8.26 a day. I would love to kick interest to zero, right? It will get to zero. But $8.26 from where it should have been at like $20 a day, I'm going to give myself till June, right? I'm going to give myself to June. And I'm really going to hit the velocity banking with the in and the out, the in and the out. But for me, I'm not as dated as Jesus is. All my stuff doesn't come out on the 28th. So from now till June, I am going to see if, well, I'm going to tell you what's on my agenda. In fact, I'm going to write it down because if I don't write it down, it slips my mind. So, a year ago, I actually switched homeowners and car insurance. Well, I'm not happy with the choice I made. At least I don't think I'm happy. So I am reaching out to other car insurances because I miss paying my car insurance on my credit card for two reasons. One, it gives me that time. And two, I miss out on rewards, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I miss those. And then it comes out of my checking account. Well, I don't want it to come out of my checking account, but they don't give me an option for that. So for me, I tried it. I don't like it. Then my next thing is my life insurance policies, right? My life insurance policies, I think I want to see if I can then use the credit card. And then I can make really good rewards on that, right? And then I think I'm gonna hear what Jesus says tonight and schedule everything. I don't know what date I'd want it scheduled at. We get paid on the first of the month, and I like to have everything done by then. I don't know what date I would choose.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a struggle too. But I'm going to give myself till June. And because in and out will be the Haggerty and the roof whenever the roof gets done. So there's going to be an in and out there. But I really like to hit this with in and out the best I can. And then come June, I think that these binders, which are my sinking fund binders, and I truly miss them. I don't know what the connection is, but I do miss them. I think that I'm going to start putting $5 into an envelope. I don't know if it'll be weekly or every other week, but I'm going to start them back up slowly, but not until June. I'm going to give myself 6 months of this because I know the end is coming. I was stressing about finalizing it way earlier than I was putting too much stress on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was missing the moment and missing what the norm for us is.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord, help me.
And missing, maybe not missing, but missing the great achievement that you're about to accomplish because you're so in that circle, just spinning. Yeah.
Am I the hamster on the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, no. I'm saving. Like I said, I have the money sitting here. It's got to go in savings challenges. I have it. I'm going to be saving. I'm saving because I have no problem saving this month for next month. I don't have a problem with being that month 30 days out. I really don't. That's not going to make or break me in my velocity banking. It's not. Only because my debt's not up here. My debt's here and my goal is right here. It's in reach. And I was actually challenging myself extremely, like a superb athlete when they're going for the gold, who all they could think about is that, right? Take that mindset. And I sat here and I literally studied this chart, and I was just like, I see that $1.88 a day, and I see where I'm at 826. How can I get myself from the 826 a day to that $1.88 a day? Why am I doing that to myself? Why?
Yeah.
I'm not. That's ridiculous. It's still coming. It's so close.
Yeah.
No, no, Jose wants to smack me for this though. I know Jose's like, no, because we all know he doesn't believe in our savings challenges, but that's okay because he's putting everything towards, and I get that mindset. I've got to keep a little bit of both mindsets because both of them really does complete me. Does that make sense? You guys feeling me on that?
Yeah.
But Judy, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. It's not just the velocity banking. It was ordering the materials for the building. That was an extremely large amount of math. Then actually, I they're pulling me here, they're pulling me here, they're pulling me here, and I go through this on a regular basis with them. But I got to the point where I was like, I'm not going in that office. I'm not making a video. I'm sitting on my chair. I'm not doing nothing. If everybody else could do what they want to do and I'm at their beck and call, this is what I was going through. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I got into a funk. So it's not all about the velocity. It was about my village here. So take all of that into consideration. Now I am going to take, I don't even know if I could get to this video tonight. I'm going to try. But I am taking the next 3 days off. I'm taking it off. I might be running away. You might see me pop up somewhere. And just know that this running away is something self-care. So I'm getting there. And look at she's like self-care.
You take care of everyone else and all of us.
And it's just, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I miss you all too. And people like, I saw a message, Donna's not making videos no more. Donna, well, if you come to my lives, you come to Andrew's live, or you saw me live with Maddie on Wednesday, I'm not disappearing. I just was in a funk. Yeah. And here's the other thing. I love to talk to my girls. I spoke to Jay this week. I was on the phone with Budget with Mama Bear this morning. I actually had to call and yell at her for something that I'm like, so this is what she did. I can't tell you what she did to me. I can tell you that I'm dialing her. She answers. She's like, hi, good morning. I go, you're trying to give me a brain aneurysm. What did I do? And then I just laid into her. She's like, no, I wasn't trying to do that. So then we were on the phone for a very long time. So that's self-care for me, but I'm choosing other things than to be in money mode. I don't know. But if you're ever feeling this and you need to talk, what I'm saying is, obviously I've been there, done that, and I'm here for you, all of you. Because it hits us all differently. It could hit us the same. And just know that you're not alone. And that's why I say, and I do, and I wear my heart on the sleeve, and I'm as transparent as I can. And I brought you into my bathroom yesterday, and it wasn't immaculate, but I still let you in.
Right? Well, not only like what you just said, but like, it's okay to be in a funk. Like, it's okay to like need some time to, relax, relate, release, regroup. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, sometimes I don't feel like doing anything either. It's okay.
Right. But see, for you, Piper might yell at you for the most part, right? That's the only one that's going to be yelling at you. Where, Ma, I said to TJ, did I say it in the video yesterday? Did I say it in the video? Because I said it to him yesterday. I said, my cell phone rings or my house phone rings and I see your number. I go, oh my God, what does he want now? I said to him, child, I see your name come up and I cringe.
That would be work.
So you
so
understand?
so honestly, I'm kind of like, I know what I just said about like going from my paycheck now to like what I'm going to, but like even having all these people that need, and then I'm gonna go to like nothing. I think I'm gonna have to work through that too. Again, mindset change. It's uncomfortable, but
And I think about this, right? And I'm going godly for a second. We pop into these things. Okay, so we're talking our hot topics. We're talking about mindset. We're talking about this. We're talking about that. They came out of us at my dining room table at Christmas time, right? We talked about this just recently, right? The hot topics basically for the year.
mm-hmm.
What if they were put into our mindset for a purpose that we don't even realize exists yet? This is where my freaking brain goes all the time. So here we are doing these hot topics. Why is mindset so important to me? Who would have thought? Okay, Andra, let's go back to the conversation this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
You said, you refresh my memory on your wording. Burden, worries, weight on my shoulder. Weight. The
Yeah,
word weight.
wait.
The weight on my shoulders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me the story, because I said that come January. Give me what you said first. Do you remember how you worded it?
I don't remember exactly, but I think when we were talking about like what you're going through, and to me, what you're going through with not being able to have the tangible like folders and your trackers and all the things, I was like, yeah, but look at the weight. Look at this heavy weight that you had, and you're about to not have it. Like, how amazing is that going to be?
Right. But prior to where's that stupid folder? Prior to I'm going. Prior to where's that stupid letter? January 5th. Prior to January 5th, I wasn't worried about debt.
Right. Just making your payments.
I had no weight. I was carefree. I was living my best life.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm laughing extremely because I had no worries, right? Because the debt was being paid. So, but now I'm fast tracking it, which is far better than sitting on it. But I didn't have weight. So yes, I now have weight.
Yeah.
Because I never faced it. So
You
what I'm saying is, and here I am telling you, face your debt. You can do this. I'm going to tell you, I can relate. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get a 1-800 hotline.
Oh. Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That's what I said with Jason. That's what I said with Andra.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah.
I know that I have my safety net in the HELOC. I know it's right there. It's always there. It takes seconds to get from the HELOC into my checking account to then pay what I need to pay, right? It takes seconds. What's the difference? Why am I worried that it's not in these damn binders?
Mm-hmm.
They're empty. Open them. You're going to see moths fly out of them. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what he has to say, because I'm looking forward to everybody's comments. Oh.
I remember him telling us that.
Yes.
16, the cards and all that.
Hey, Sus, do you ask yourself a question? When you think about those 16, do you say, can you see everything that was purchased with it? Or do you sit there and go, where did it go? Where did it go?
Yeah.
Just curious.
Mm-hmm. Hi, On.
Hi, An. Um,
Mm.
you two remind me constantly that change is hard, but keep going. Yes. And I think that's why we're discussing it so much.
Yeah.
You've got to be the little train that could. Oh, didn't I ask you all to read that last week? Oh,
Did you?
I'm wondering. Um, oh, I think it's been the last 2 to 3 weeks. Who are we kidding? Yes. Mindset is what you make of it.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, oh, wait a second.
Hmm.
This is not makes sense to a lot of people. Saving money functions as voluntary taxation. Uh, interest is another form of payment, debt. Interest accrues debt. How's that? Right. So if you're not paying down your debt, then the interest is a tax on. Right. Is that how I'm interpreting that?
I don't know. I think Jesus might need to come on as a guest one night on a live. How would that sound, Jesus?
I like that invitation. And listen, if you don't want to show your face,
You don't have
you don't have to. You could just leave the screen blank and just talk. Anyone can come on if you don't want to show your identity. Um, if I had not discovered this far, yes,
that was me.
that was a lot of us in the very beginning, Donna.
No idea what I have to show for it, but stuff.
Hi, Miss Yvette. You're right. It's okay to not be okay sometimes. You're right. My wallet cries. It's not even a wallet thing with TJ. It's just that, hey, I have a question, or hey, what do you think? Hey. But I will say this. He doesn't say hey. He'll always say, hi, Ma. How's your day going? And then he'll lead into it.
He at least warms you up, huh? With the pleasantries.
Yeah, he really does. He does. Oh, he's funny.
Hi, Symphony.
I saw that. Okay. And we know that. Wait, just to chicken budgets, Bobby. Tell them what you told us on Friday Nights Live with impossible. The word
Oh
impossible.
yeah, I like
Come
that.
on, Bobby. Put that in capital letters in a comment. Guys, wait for this comment.
Oh, thanks, An.
Hi, Symphony. No but. No but. You do what you need to do, Donna. Thank you, Jen.
Mary has a good question. Oh, it's a little way down.
Okay. This one?
Mm-hmm.
So, Mary, this is what I'm thinking. Depending on when that debt is paid down, I think I am going to. Now, I put $6,000. I put about $7,500 towards that debt a month. I am going to definitely take the first couple of months off from paying down and build up those sinking fund envelopes, right? I want to have the tax money for the year. I want the car. I want my envelopes back to normal, and then I want to then create a new spreadsheet. Andrea and I were talking about today, and I would like to apply, and I didn't think I was going to do this, but I'm going to do it. I thought I was going to tackle the building and TJ's mortgage separately. But when this HELOC's done, I think I'm going to go to the bank and get a $500,000 HELOC. And I'm going to take both the building and the mortgage, which TJ pays $2,000 and $2,000 for. I will add my 6 to it, and I'm going to knock them both down in hopefully 3.5 years. I'm going to give up my monies for our monies for that amount of time and still save. That's the goal that's in my brain. And then, like I said, if Vinny and Shannon now want a home, they will not be getting a traditional mortgage. That monies will come from me, my HELOC. And then and this is where not only generational, this is village wealth. Once we're done with TJ's, depending on how much Vinny's is brought to the table, TJ's monies has to go to Vinny's mortgage. And then everybody's done.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have their monies to live on.
Amazing.
That's my math goal. So.
Good job, Trina. Trina paid off a Capital One.
Oh, there's that. Love it.
Yes, and her Upstart loan last week. Y'all, don't do that Upstart. Don't do it.
Okay, so can you guys kiss your paper? You need to feel the paper of the money in your hands. You're probably 100%. I'm a textile girl.
Mm-hmm.
You guys talk about this Upstart stuff. What is it, and why is it so bad? Because I'm going to tell you, my daughter-in-law gets mail here, and it's addressed. It's got a return address from them.
It might just be offers. It might not be. Yeah.
Yeah, but what makes them so bad?
It's just another. I'm going to use a strong word: predatory loan for consolidation, that sort of thing. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and then you know what? If life happens in between, it happens, right?
I'm possible, not impossible. I'm possible. Yes, Bobby.
Yes. I'll get to that in a second. I was doing what banks wanted me to do. I was swiping because I was getting 5% back on everything and justified it as in my brain. Oh. You don't have credit cards that you're actually paying to own or use, are you? Do you?
Me?
No, I was talking to Jesus. Because some of these cards, you have to pay a yearly fee. I agree. And this is it right there. She brought this to Andrew's live Friday night. And that's the truth. It's not impossible. I'm possible. I love it, Bobby. Love it. Thank you, Jen. They're coming. Let me get through this week. Let me get through this week coming up, and life will get back to normal. Definitely. Hey, Trina, good job. Am I missing anything? I'm going through the comments. Upstart, high interest loans. Got you. Ooh, predatory is right. Got you.
Yep.
Okay.
Ask me how I know.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Ask me how I know and got the loan and still ran up the other credit cards back up. This foolishness. It takes the change in this mindset to get after it, not getting into predatory situations.
And that's see, that part of the mindset I've got. I've got that. I'm not even worried about. I've been good. Like I don't carry debt. Like I said, what do we have? We have the Bank of America and we have the mattress. I don't have any other debt besides our monthly and stuff like that. Here I am paying down, and honestly, I can't believe that I'm doing this. This is, I still don't feel like it's real. Somebody pinch me. Okay, what does it say? Right. Now, does American Express, is it still, I haven't had American Express since the 80s. And I don't know, as an 80s 20-year-old, why I would even have an American Express, because if you used it, you had to pay it off in full at the end of the month. Is it still the same way nowadays?
They're not all like that. There's different ones. Let me put it like this, Misha. I don't even have to talk about all of them in my debt-free marathon because many of them have a zero balance. But you know how many I have in the debt-free marathon, and then just add a couple more. Yeah.
Just looking up Upstart, it states that they charge origination fees of 12% on the loan. Oh, dear Lord.
So basically, when you can't go to your own credit union, your own financial institution for something a little bit more legitimate, this is a company. So now I'm gonna go there. When we want to talk predatory, just like your check cashing places, just don't do it because oh yeah, we got something for you. Here you go. Let me get that for you. But they're really robbing you.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. That sounds like the mafia.
Do not do snaps. I don't know what that means.
If anybody's charging you 100% of what you use, that sounds like it's mafioso. Wow. Yeah, your debt is amazing. Your debt, the way that you're knocking it out, it is. And to watch this journey with you, and looking it on your paper, and it just going away, it's awesome.
Feels so good. But it's like it's taking so long. But I'm like, okay, Andrea, you could do more, but you're still enjoying life. You're still traveling. Like,
Right.
So, and for me, I need that balance. So Jason said the mafia has better rates than most credit card companies these days.
And you know you're going to pay them, or offer you're going to have cement shoes.
I was just going to say, you ain't going to mess with the mafia.
No.
I don't know if that's better rates because you're going to pay. Thank you, Misha.
Good. Thank you.
Misha.
And this is what and we go back over this every time we're together, whether it's on your channel or mine. You know, the whole transparency, the keeping it real, but the fact that we're not only throwing it off of one another. Look at the feedback that we're getting here. Yeah. It's unbelievable. Good night, guys. Night, Amy. Hi, Latrice.
Yes, please tell them, please. Predatory.
Oh, dear Lord.
Do it. Please don't do it. Please don't go to these check cashing places. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Go, Mary.
Nice, Mary.
All right, we're at 9:07. It's Sunday night. everybody's got something to do tomorrow. I know we're supposed to be getting a snow something or another tonight. I think schools are going to have delays in the morning.
Mm,
Yucky weather on the roads. So, but do you know what the best part is about snow in March? It goes away really quick.
yeah.
It melts.
Here.
All right. So, if you are a channel and you are in this chat, look in your emails come Tuesday. That's my goal. Sometime on Tuesday, I am going to be sending out an email to those that look like they're going to be part of April's hop, financial hop.
I'm so excited for it.
All right.
Love you guys. Love you back, Mary.
All right. Good night, everyone. Love yous. Oh, and don't forget, I should be going live at some point with Budget and Chaos on Wednesday, 12 noon.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I know we gotta hit the people that don't work or cheat.
Marty works.
Listen, I'm not her boss.
I know that's right. I'm not either. Let me shut up.
I'm not her boss.
I'm just hating.
You know what? The best part about it is that it will be on a replay.
Well, the other best part is in a few months I can be on in the day too.
Yes, but she's going to be hosting this week, so we'll put up a community post. Just know that we're going to be on her channel. Don't come to my channel and look for it. We're going to be on her channel.
Okay, got it. 9 her time. Yeah, she's Pacific.
Yes. Okay. She's West Coast girl. West Coast girls are hit now. All right. Good night, everyone. See ya.
Bye, everyone. Love you guys.